The rise and fall of BYJU. BYJU is one of India's biggest education tech company. Just last year, it was valued at $22 billion, which is 1,80,000 crores. But now, just a year later, the same company is valued around $5 billion, which is around 42,000 crore rupees. So, from 1,80,000 crores, they have fallen to 42,000 crores. What has happened? Why such a drastic fall has occurred? To understand the reason of this drastic fall, let us first understand the company. BYJU started in 2011 in the booming education technology space in India, and now it has grown into a worldwide conglomerate. Actually, one of the key reasons for the downfall of the company can be attributed to aggressive marketing. It's good to market your product and sell it to the maximum amount of people you can, but there's a thin line between being a good salesman and hounding people to buy your product. I'm not saying that BYJU has actually harassed people, but there are many people who have suggested that how marketing people of BYJU's aggressively pursued parents actually instilled fear in them by stating that what will happen to their child, what will happen to the child in this competitive world, and do they want their child to have a similar future? Similarly, their subsidiary company, which they acquired few years ago, White Hat Jr., used a marketing ploy by creating a character of Wolf Gupta, and this kid has received a job in Google for 1.2 crores or something similar to that. And it ran a line that what your kids are doing, are they growing up in life and becoming a Wolf Gupta, or they are wasting their life? It was all a marketing strategy to make parents subscribe their seemingly costly course. But the marketing team also cannot be blamed entirely. All dwells down to the company's strategy. It's good to grow, but you shouldn't be too aggressive that you will have a downfall. Then recently, BYJU was not able to file its financial report on time. This actually also created a negative perception. Then soon after, they fired around 3,000 to 4,000 people. See, a company's rise and downfall is also due to perception battle. The first perception was they were too aggressive in marketing. The second was many of their marketing people were instilling fear in the minds of children, and especially their parents who are going to pay, a fear about their future. There were also several financial accusations against the company from lenders. Then the company defaulted on payment of interest of $1.2 billion loan, and during all this time of upheaval, the company signed a global brand ambassador, Messi, and paid him roughly $5 to $7 million, so around 40 to 60 crores. At the same time, the company also was one of the official sponsors of FIFA World Cup, which costed the company around $30 to $40 million. So seeing such a huge spend on marketing and aggressive pitch to get more and more customers, while at the same time the company is letting go of its employees and financial concerns were raised. So all this created a negative impact. And also in the latest financial statement, the company's revenue remained constant, but their loss, which was in financial year 2020 262 crores, that increased to 4,500 crores. That means for every rupee the company is generating, it is actually losing 2 rupees. Moreover, the long-term auditor of the company, Deloitte, also resigned, while the company is now trying to save itself from the falling valuation. Next year, the company is planning to launch an IPO for its subsidiary Akash. So let's see how that will work. But for now, BYJU is seeing a very drastic fall. And for me, it all stems from aggression. You can't be too aggressive in forcing people to buy your product. If your product is good, in the long run, sooner or later, they will go for your product. So in this competitive world where everyone is trying to gain as much market share as you can, because that's what we are told in this business environment, that one should always go for the maximum market share possible. But at the same time, we forget that you cannot outsell, you cannot oversell, that you cannot claim to provide moons and stars and go too aggressive in your marketing by using any means possible just to gain that single customer. Because in the long run, a customer acquired by such means will not be beneficial for the company, and that's what BYJU is seeing right now. In the long run, I hope BYJU goes for a more proper channel of marketing, which is not too aggressive, which is selling to the people who require it, and I hope the company succeeds in the future. So this was all about the rise and fall of BYJU. Thanks for watching the Filmy Cut.